The content of this animation is intended to suggest ways in which you can support a child or young person to regulate their emotions. It may trigger some upset or distress. Be mindful of your feelings and keep yourself safe. Emotional regulation is the ability to manage our emotions. It is sometimes known as emotional self-regulation. Having strong emotional self-regulation skills means you're able to resist highly emotional reactions to upsetting stimuli. You're able to calm yourself down when you get upset, adjust to a change in expectations, and handle frustration without an outburst. It is a set of skills that enables children and young people to direct their own behaviour towards a goal, despite the unpredictability of the world and their feelings. It is natural for a 2-year-old to struggle with their emotions, but if your child reaches school age and meltdowns and outbursts are still frequent, it may be a sign that they have difficulty with emotional self-regulation. Emotional self-regulation is not a naturally developed skill. Children learn how to self-regulate through observations and play, and some children may need some extra support. In particular, children who are neurodivergent may find it more challenging to manage their emotions and may need extra help to develop these skills. Emotional regulation is important because our emotions are closely connected to how we think and feel. Our thoughts and feelings help us to decide how to respond to a situation and what actions to take. In other words, our thoughts and feelings influence our behaviour. If we support children and young people in learning skills to regulate their emotions, then instead of acting impulsively and doing something they might later regret, they are more able to make smart choices. Making smart choices makes their lives easier and in turn helps support their mental health. Self-regulation skills are all about developing coping strategies that help you deal with your emotions in healthy ways and ultimately become more resilient. Try not to avoid situations because you know it's going to be triggering for your child or young person. Use these situations to practice or coach your child through it in small steps. Provide a calming, trusting and non-judgmental environment for your child. If they are shouting, avoid shouting back. Speak calmly and quietly, fostering trust and a sense of safety. Be open with your own emotions. Make it the norm in your household to talk about how you're feeling. Validate their emotions and let them know that you're there to support them. Even if you struggle to understand them, avoid criticising or dismissing their feelings. Reassure them that it is natural to feel these emotions and that they shouldn't feel ashamed or embarrassed. Highlight the importance of how we can take responsibility for how we respond and behave according to our emotions. Do not assume your child or young person has the emotional literacy to describe how they are feeling. Try to expand their vocabulary around feelings. Model the behaviours you want to encourage. Use the previously mentioned techniques openly in front of your child or young person. Practical ways to support emotional self-regulation include: practice calming techniques with your child or young person, such as grounding, breathing, singing, running on the spot, punching a pillow or cushion. Encourage them to journal as a way to express their thoughts and feelings. This should help them develop self-awareness. Encourage physical activities as a healthy way to release stress and improve their mood. Encourage young people to practice mindfulness and meditation techniques. This should help them to stay present and aware of their emotions. If you think your child or young person is struggling with their mental health, or you're concerned for their general well-being, take them to the GP who can suggest further support. Remember, you are doing the best you can in the context you are in. They are doing the best they can in the context they are in. Recovery is possible, you are not alone. There are lots of local and national support services which can guide you and support both you and your child or young person. Do not hesitate to seek support. Everyone deserves help.